We are working on all the costumes ever in the world. Candide has so many costumes.
Costume Land is busy. They're working in shifts practically around the clock to create over 2,000 costume pieces needed for the show.
So right now, we're sewing one of 300 costumes. And I think I've been doing trim for the past 5 days.
The costume designer researches historic costumes and tries to recreate a sense of time and place through the costumes she creates.
We've chosen a very sort of specific conceptual approach, so it brings the story to the stage in a unique way that helps the audience to connect more directly with a period that's a very different sort of feeling than what we were contemporarily.
I'm going through and checking the list against the stuff on the racks to see what's finished and what's not. I love working with all the different costumes. It's really fun to see all the different styles that we can pull out.
I'm not exactly sure whose dress I'm working on, but I am putting some hooks in here, just making sure everything fits together, sewing some things together to make sure it's all one garment instead of several. People are here all the time just working on things, having fun with each other and getting things done, and it's a really fun atmosphere.
I'm also in the show. I am an actor in the show.
And no Kakambo and absolutely no Cunegonde.
So it's actually been really cool to get to see both sides.
It's by far the largest costume project I've ever worked on. I've worked on 2 shows or up to even 4 shows at once, but nothing has singularly qualified this many costumes.
She started with renderings, which were her imagined concept of what the characters should look like so that the audience recognizes them and their importance to the story and time and place.
Let us take our leave!
Also, and part of the costumes, some of the student workers are learning how important it is to fit the costumes to the actor who's portraying that role, because if the actor isn't comfortable in a costume, then they're not going to perform well. And the students are learning the fine details of not just throwing a costume on somebody, but how to let the costume enable that performer to give a better performance.
Now, you see this building? Mm-hmm. This is our Gallery of Science.
I have a love for the text and for the ability to create something that's almost like 322 gifts for audience members to experience.
And it's really gratifying when something's done because you see how everything's just put together and you made something that fits on people. It's really nice.
Once one dismisses the best of all possible worlds, one finds that this is the best